Legion, it's Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris Apocalypse in our High Dominion series. This could be the last episode, and if it's not the last episode, it'll be the second to last episode, I think. We're really doing quite well, and we're in the process of... Hang on, let me go ahead and get this Off-World Trading Company queued up for sure. We're in the process of getting ready to attack the Themlar Throng up here. Now, they are a Gestalt consciousness, and what that means is that they are just like the Prosnagan Heralds of Death. They're neighbors, and we can just charge in and take their territory from them without having to lay claims or anything like that. So that's actually quite handy. I've got a few other stations that I'm still building up. Naval Logistics Office is going to be built here, as well as a crew quarters. Can I do anything else, really? We do a Hyperlane Registrar. The Lishval Station is already in Anchorage. Why not go ahead and get one more Anchorage built there, and then we'll do a Naval Logistics Office, and then hopefully that'll help deal with our situation up here. Now we have another station building over in this direction. We are currently over on our starbase capacity, but that won't be the case for very long at all. We do have a pretty significant income situation, part of which will be mitigated by our starbase capacity. Alright, the Vanna station is done building out here, so let's do a Nebula refinery first and foremost. And then get that upgrade going. The Kasora station is still upgrading over here. Good. So that is our new core world that I believe just started colonizing. We've been waiting to colonize that literally forever. It's going to be very near the top of our list, which is satisfying in some small way. Let's definitely go ahead and get a power plant going here. Martial law edict. Let's see. Far Shore could benefit from the land clearance edict. Do I want to use this now or wait? We do have more unrest here, so I need to throw down martial law until Far Shore has been dealt with. It's just because there's so many slaves on this planet and not enough owners. Yeah, they're actually all slaves. So I could deal with this. Yeah, this has happened a number of times. Tell you what, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to resettle. Let's look at Syndar Prime and start going down the list. We're going to look at Citrinius. I think I've mostly got this place set up. Yeah, see, these guys could move. That way we can have a few more owners on this world. Yeah, let's go ahead and resettle those, and that'll help with the unrest. I'm looking for Sundry and Pops that are working minerals. Yeah, like this guy. Let's move these guys, and then we're going to transfer you. That way I can have a slave working. There we go. Resettle. Okay, so that should help with the unrest situation on Far Shore. A little bit. Now, where is Far Shore exactly? It's in Eulacia. Alright, so with that being done, unrest, yeah, unrest is much better. Okay, that's been dealt with. I didn't realize the slave situation was as such. Okay, we have some new upgrades we can do here. Let's do a biolab and a new power plant, as well as a basic science lab there. And then Balawar Prime, yep, just get that upgrade going. Now, Ralph Hawkins Armada, you need to go ahead and get ready to move, don't you? We have a lot of colonization happening at the moment, so our energy income is shot, and when we get our fleets moving, it's going to be even worse. So I'm kind of tempted to sit for just a second, let the game run on speed 3, and let our starbase capacity situation and naval capacity situation get a little bit better. They're both on the way to happening. Alright, we definitely want to re-up these edicts. Anything else that I can do? We can do Masters, Teachers, Warring States for the naval capacity. That helps. There we go.
Debris analyzed.
Good. All right, so that gave us some physics and engineering research. We're going to have another core sector system soon. Don't know what I'll use it for, but we'll have another core sector system. Now, we should have over here... Yeah, the gateway construction site is being built. That's going to take a good while, but it's being built. And we can build one over here too, can we? Or do we have to wait? We need influence. But we're almost there. So we'll get one built up there. That'll be a good way to move to that part of the empire if we ever need to, which I personally doubt we will. But it's a good thing to keep an eye on. I think we're just about ready. Let's see. Rolpakhin's Armada, do you still have... You're following the second Armada. That's fine. So we're going to bring Rolpakhin's Armada up here to Trabur. There's some debris in Trabur too, oddly enough. How much longer is it around? Not very long, but I bet I can get my... Yeah, just come back up here and take care of that really quickly, because you're close by. That won't take you long at all. Alright, Rolpakhin's Armada is on its way. Galathor's Armada needs to follow Rolpakhin's Armada. Just like old times. Sudnar's Armada needs to do... Wait, where is Sudnar's Armada? They're in Sin. They're living in Sin. Sudnar's Armada is going to follow you guys. And his next Armada is also going to do the same. Again, we're going to keep our armies together again. At this point, I think we're in pretty good shape to do that. If I need to split up my fleets and attack with two different groups, I can do that too. Alright, now my income is going to go in the toilet. Actually, it's not too bad. We're still in the positive. And once the starbase capacity goes up a little bit from all the colonizing I'm doing and the population growth of the colonies I'm doing, that'll help a lot. Alright, so the new colony ships are being built. That also, as soon as they're built, you're going to see that go down temporarily. All these new colonies up here have to be added to.
Construction complete.
Now, you have some mining stations and other things. Oh, you know what? Those are all planetary. Never mind. Building those is not going to do much. Yeah, so our energy income is shot momentarily. Okay, so let's talk to the Themlar Throng. We're going to end the threat. Declare a war. Yes, we have. Alright, so let's go, first of all, through here as quickly as we can manage. And we're going to take that planet from them. And then Rolpakhin's Armada is going to charge up into this territory. And we'll wait for a second to see if they send an attack force to try and stop us. Alright, droning optimizations has ended. That's reducing our minerals income temporarily. But if I wait for a bit, we'll be able to re-up that. It's going to be a while before I can do another Unity ambition. Which always makes me sad. But we'll get there. The transport fleet is jumping ahead of the second Armada. It doesn't make any sense. Alright, so we're taking this station. Yeah. This territory is just going to get added to ours as we go. Oh, hello. Okay, hang on. We got some upgrades. Let's take care of these real quick. I'm holding down shift, so a lot of these are multiple building upgrades that I'm throwing down. Didn't even see my minerals really change. Very good. Alright, so we have just added 2 more systems. All of a sudden, these defensive lines are a lot less important. I could dismantle one of my stations, in fact. I could probably dismantle the station in Tiam. I think I'm going to do that, actually, now that we're looking at this situation. See? That significantly improved my situation. There we go. This won't take long. Let's see, Turbic. Yeah, we'll add that as well. And then we're going to move on Dirbun, Huff, and Fegor. I don't see them sending a counterattack force just yet. Ooh, look at our income now. How did that jump up so high? It's because we are... Was it our starbase capacity situation? That's interesting. Wonder how it jumped up so high. I mean, I'm not going to complain. It worked out. Alright, so this sector, Turbik, needs to add Dearborn. We are almost done. Alright, so it doesn't look like they're going to send a counterattack force, so let's go ahead and use Rolpakin's Armada to take out our good buddy, the Dimensional Horror. I want to have them move as closely together as I can manage. So we're going to have them move to the edge and then jump together. Because see, look at him just running ahead like that. Actually, no, they're sticking together this time. It just looked like he was running ahead. Scientist Rasa has died at the age of 128. Let's see where that ship is. They were assisting research around Sin. To tell you the truth, I kind of don't want to replace the scientists. I'm going to disband this fleet, and what we're going to do instead is we're going to give the second Armada, which is currently in combat in Hoof. We're going to give them an admiral. I think that's the more important thing to do. Ooh, we can have a resilient leader. Let's go ahead and hire a resilient admiral, a young, resilient leader, to take command of our newest Armada. Where's that? Alright, so they're... Yeah, the Prosnakan Heralds of Death have a fleet in the Themlar Throng's territory. Are you guys allied? Oh, they have a truce. Okay, so they're moving through each other's territory because of a truce. It makes them look like they're allied. They've been at each other's throats for most of the game. Alright, Rolpakin's Armada, I'm going to go ahead and give the order to attack the Dimensional Horror now that it's in position. Go down to speed 1. We'll watch the jump happen. Alright, there it is. Now, it should die pretty fast. We've encountered some kind of vast entity near Guthrie Maelstrom. It appears to exist only partially inside our own universe, with the bulk of the creatures still trapped in whatever nightmarish realm it spawned from. There is a malevolent intelligence at work here, ancient beyond our concept of time and utterly alien in its design. We can only guess as to its purpose. It can't be good. Alright, so... this shouldn't take too long. Yeah, it's gone. Unusual energy readings are now present here. That was easy. Alright, so Rolpakin's Armada, I think all of them are probably going to need to be reinforced now. Because it's tough to attack that thing. Actually, only Rolpakin's Armada took any hits, and I think I just lost a few corvettes. So now what I need to do is let's get a science ship. We did survey up here, so it's going to be time to get a starbase built in these parts. It's actually, well, yeah, I'll take care of that soon. So you're assisting research, but I would really like to have you do is come up here and survey the Guthrie Maelstrom. Banished! The malignant entity which attempted to breach our universe near Guthrie Maelstrom has been banished back into its own realm. Only time will tell if its influence has been sufficiently weakened to keep it there for good. We are detecting some kind of anomalous residual energy that must have been left behind by the dimensional rifts the creature opened. Studying this energy more closely could potentially lead to scientific breakthroughs. Let us see what will come of it. We'll do the research project first with this science ship. We've got him on the way. And now we are able to charge in additionally as needed. Let's see. We're hitting this station and it belongs to me. We're going to orbit Bergonia. I guess that's what it's referred to as. Rolpakin's Armada is going to jump in. I think we're just going to go straight to them and do as much damage to their forces in this area as possible. Their capital is here in Themel. So let's do... Let's see what we can get away with. I'm going to try and take these systems like so, and then move on distal after that. Let's move in a straight line. Meanwhile, the science ship is going to come up and investigate the Gothri Maelstrom, hopefully without interference. Might be too much to hope for, but, you know, we'll see. Haven't had the Dreadnought involved in any fighting in a while. Okay, so I can probably go ahead... and make a new sector again. Let's make this the Despot sector for the second time. Okay, now you have... I need to go ahead and crank your taxes up, same as everywhere else, but we are going to give you a good number of resources to get you started. Let's give you 10k of each until you are more on your feet. Our starbase cap is at 51 and 51 still.
We have claimed a new world for our people.
All right, so we are currently... Yeah, I think we're probably ready to land.
Colonization efforts begun.
Good. Yeah. Energy income is back through the roof. Good to see. Rob Hawkins Armada, what are you doing? Okay, there we go. Now they're moving. So they're following this path, and it looks like the 4th Expeditionary Fleet is going to try and maybe intercept down here, the 2nd Armada. I'm not sure what starbase they're attacking, but we're paying them a visit first. This will be interesting. Cybex Prime Delta. Yep, upgrade the main colony building. Balawar Prime. Let's get these upgrades underway. Alpha Complex, go! Now, I'm fairly certain I have some colony ships on the way. Moving to the liaison system. Fairly sure I've already got that set up. I'm wondering a little bit, though. Okay, I want to have this debris researched, so we'll have the science ship come in there and take care of that. Alright. This planet now belongs to us. Or no, not yet. Hang on, let's take a look at the armies. Alright, I think we can go ahead and land. Mostly Gene Warriors, or at least half Gene Warriors. Yeah. Yeah, these guys are done. Oh, what do we have here? Fleet combat. Oh yeah, we're moving through this territory as rapidly as possible. Okay, yeah, the 4th Expeditionary Fleet is coming down here. Oh, it's the Prosnakan Heralds of Death. Okay, yeah, we saw that fleet. We were warned about them a while ago. So what we're going to do with Ropagan's Armada is we're actually going to hit the Prosnakans. And hopefully they'll actually maintain their orders this time. Gateway construction site ready. The deep space construction site for the planned gateway in the Mesa system is now in place. Once we have the necessary resources, construction of the actual gateway may commence at any time. Build it. Get it done. Meanwhile, let's also build one out here in Vana. Yep. Way out there. And I believe we had a station built here. We've already got the Nebula refinery built, and the upgrade is still running. That's good. The Will to Power Edict has expired. Oh, that makes me sad. It's going to take a second before we can get that back. Hostile fleets present. Yeah, they're coming in to harass me here, but it's okay. We'll deal with them. Royal Pawkins Armada is intercepting. It's not even the guys we're declaring war on, it's the, well, it's the guys we've been at war with for longer. They're coming through the Themlar Throng's territory. Again, they're at peace with them right now, so they're able to move through territory that normally they'd be marauding through because they're both... Yes, I know. This is ridiculous. Yeah, they took Tiam again. Now they're moving back. Cute. Alright, I want you to follow these guys. Now we're currently over on our core sector count because this planet's cut off, so that's impacting us a little bit. But that's okay. What I'm now going to do is I'm going to give the order for this fleet to intercept this same group as well. So we have all of our fleets now converging on the same tactical objective. Oh, I love this music. Alright, Burgonia, I'm not going to worry about you. You, however, I will go ahead and fully upgrade, so that as those pops grow in, we can take advantage of that. We're going to upgrade you, and you will need a... Actually, you'll need an energy grid. Let's get that built. How is there not a growth clinic here yet? What the hell? That should have been there a long time ago. Build that. There we go. There we go. Alright, here it comes. Now, Royal Pawkins Armada, are you doing the thing again? No, you're there. I don't know what they're doing.
Colonization efforts begun.
Good. Darmuga now has the fleet logistician trait.
Colonization efforts begun.
Okay, so they just jumped straight into my main fleet group. Shouldn't last long. And that's definitely one of their larger fleets as well, so getting that taken care of just made our lives considerably easier. We're going to take care of that fleet, and then tell you what, let's have the second Armada just retake those two systems so we can reconnect all of this, and then we'll keep moving up this direction. A little bit of a hiccup. Yeah, we're just going to kill off the Themlar. They're just husks. Mindless husks without their hive. They don't deserve to live. What's this? Governor Hanakona has died. That's the Turbic sector governor. We can replace that governor. That's fine. Let's have a long-lived governor jump in. Okay, this is our brand new planet here, so we need to put a gene clinic down, followed by an autoton monument. That's Posh Prime. Once we take Tiam in the next couple of seconds, we'll be able to reunite this district, the Turbic sector. Keep calling it a district, it's a sector. Okay, that's that. Let's fix this. Okay, now we're still waiting on a science ship, come to think of it. Yeah. They're on the way, and still coming, so I'm surprised they haven't arrived already. But that's okay. Alright. Well, Pawkins Armada is in need of some reinforcements, that's not a problem. Anyone else? His Nax needs a little bit. Mostly okay. Okay, so now with Royal Pawkins Armada, we're going to send them here, here, and then straight to Distal, then into Almach. Okay, we can't move just yet until we start taking these territories. That's fine. Yep, let's extend our deal, get our research boost back. Thank you very much. Now, we can't quite achieve our war goals against the Prosnok and Heralds of Death, but we can settle status quo with them. I'm not going to. I'm just going to stay at this because we are... Let's take a quick look. 76 of 86, so we're 10 planets away from winning. And we have, looks like all the colonies started over here with the exception of the terraforming world that we've gotten going. Let us continue. The spice must flow. Notice how big of a dent that made. Or not a dent, but that really, really improved our energy income by making sure that we kept our pops happy. That bonus, when you're looking at large empires, is a significant difference. Oh, goodness. So, Raw Poggin's Armada. Governor Cardnat has developed new skills. Is that our brand new governor? No, it's the Mighton sector, so interesting. Research-wise, how we doing? Yeah. That's the one thing. I really wish we had better research. But we have an expansive empire. This is normal in Stellaris. It can be a tough proposition to have fast research with a dominion this grand. Alright, let's see. Now I'm going to add you to the Turbic sector. To tell you the truth, we don't necessarily need all of this to be part of the Turbic sector. Turbic sector is our largest sector by far. I mean, it's massive. You can create a new one up here. Ooh. How about that? Our study of the energy anomalies produced by the Gothri Maelstrom dimensional rifts has finally yielded results. The energies involved in the creation of these portals are unlike any we have ever encountered, so we get a ton of physics and society research for that. Still won't take us... It'll only be about 5 months, 5 or 6 months before we blow through all that stored research. But still, that's good assistance in the meantime.
Construction complete.
Alright, moment of truth. Attack fleets are jumping into territory that we're going to need to take. Now, where are our armies? And, alright, Second Armada is hanging out down here. So I want to have them come up this direction. Please and thanks. Didn't realize they were still hanging out down there, but they had to come and take care of that situation. Something stirs on the moon of Posh Prime. Preliminary scans indicate that some ancient technology has become active, possibly as a response to our colonization efforts. Several of our top scientists are eager to take a closer look at the moon, and have prepared a special research project. Left behind. What's this? Alright, so we need a science ship. And I believe we have one that is free. Yep. He's on his way back right now, so we'll just have him change course slightly and we'll be okay. Alright, Ralpakhin's Armada. I want you orbiting Urak Fetand.
Construction complete.
Yeah, we're not able to end the war with the Prosnokins yet, even though I would like to. Our energy income is shot again. Couldn't tell you why. Seriously, I'm not sure what's made it go up and down like this. Did we lose an edict, maybe, that was giving us additional... Yeah, capacity overload went away. Didn't notice that. Alright, let's fix that. That's part of the problem. Oh yeah, it just expired and I didn't notice it. Notification sitting right on the screen. Right, let me make absolutely sure that I am fully reinforced. I believe I am. Yep.
Special product complete.
Ancient drones, discovery. It is a gaggle of wayward drones, of course. Initial disappointment was swept away by the drones' erroneous IFF classification of us. They think we are a race affiliated with their long-dead masters. They seem very excited, if old AI constructs can be excited, to see us. Unfortunately, the drones again lapsed into inactivity shortly after, and we've been unable to resuscitate them, or take them apart for that matter. Keep an eye on the situation. Alright, this is not going to take particularly long. Let's see.
Construction complete.
There's transport fleet. I want to have land on Urak Fitand. Combat width is 8, and one of those armies is definitely about to die.
We have claimed a new world for our people.
Good. Which one, though? So I guess one of the new colonies in this territory over here has been claimed. It's good to see. And it looks like we can claim Fegor now. Let's go ahead and... let's colonize from Syndar.
We have claimed a new world for our people.
Yeah, see, we can take all these worlds, but then we have to recolonize them in order to secure the victory. Given that we're purging all of these guys. Alright, so we're invading this planet. Let's see. This should be over obscenely fast. Yeah. Alright, now you... where's World Hawkins Armada? Are you at the bottom? Yep. As usual. Energy income going up a bit now that we're finishing our colonies. That's good to see.
Xenoland secured.
That reminds me, hang on. Now... yeah, let's clear that. But that is counting as an extra core world, which is not at all the case at the moment. We could start a new sector. Let's do that. Let's make this a new sector, which we're going to have to recreate soon, but I want to get rid of the penalty. So this is going to be the distal sector. Now I can terraform this. Let's make it an alpine world. And now we are going to take our transport fleet, have them follow Rolf Pocken's armada, and we're going to keep moving. We're going to take the capital of the Themlar Throng shortly. Next stop, Almach. We can take Almach and Eurus and Themel here if we wanted to. There's actually a couple of worlds here to conquer. We're going to bomb them separately. We're also going to split the transport fleet right down the middle. You're going to enter orbit of this world. You're going to enter orbit of this world. Alien megastructure completed. We have received word that the Polisma Star Council have completed their sentry array in the Runa system. So it's right there. And it's not showing that there's not a special icon to show there's a sentry array, but they definitely have it. So that makes them a little bit more powerful versus us, but at the same time, we're in the end game here. We're in the final few moments of this. Let's take a quick look at... yep, 76 of 86. Nice, and we just finished 2 research projects at once. Pause, please. Energy weapon damage. This is a little bit far. Yeah, let's do that one. We've been sitting on it for a bit, looks like. Leader lifespan, edict duration, food plus 5, food plus 15. No. Let's do more leader lifespan. Why not? Okay, so now we're bombing both of these worlds. Let's take a look at our armies. Yeah, we're going to wait a moment while those attacks are underway, but taking control of those worlds... oh yeah, we have an additional core sector system as well. Yep, it's a deal. Hang on, since we have an additional core, what I could do is I could re-add Tua. I could take them away from Turbik. Which, honestly, I kind of want to do. Have a little bit less border gore. There we go. Alright, so once again, Tua is in our core territory. Oh, hey. Whoa, hello. Yep, time for this. Lots and lots of upgrades. We're still going to focus primarily on society research because that's where we still are lagging behind the most and have been for a while. Yep. It almost annoys me when I'm going through the upgrade list and I have to stop because it makes that noise and I have to be very specific about what upgrade I want. It shouldn't, like, because it's just asking me to be specific and make the right choice and do something that benefits me. But it's still like, come on, just let me click through this. I don't have the time. Okay, so shipyards are all set. Fegor Station, where are you? Now, do I need you? There's an argument that I don't. But there's an argument that I do. Do I have a colony ship on the way to you? I think I gave that order a while ago. And yet I don't see one. I feel like I gave this order a long time ago. Let's take a look at our core worlds. Are we building a... Yeah, we're building a colony ship. I think that's for Fegor. Fairly confident. Okay, so we're attacking both of these worlds. Just need their armies to die a little bit. Just realized, hang on, we can do... We can do Omnifarious Acquisition. Oh, it's actually already running. We can do Will to Power. Let's do Will to Power. We need that back. Gain some influence for a while. Oh, who's that? Admiral Tetrana has died. Oh, it's a shame. Admiral's been around for a while. Alright, so let's do Unyielding. Admiral Jesslure. We've seen that name before. It's a distinguished name. Let's land our armies. And this shouldn't take too long. These are mostly Gene warriors here. Yeah, combat width is 8, so they're already being flanked by superior forces. Ancient drones reaching for past skies. The old drones fitfully dormant on Pash Prime's moon have become active again, and their work is a mixed blessing. Under the cover of night and spotty airspace surveillance, they have erected the framework of some gigantic structure a short distance away from our primary settlement on Posh Prime. Our engineers are convinced it is the realization of some outmoded concept known as a space elevator, perhaps a common sight in the times before we Sundrian first took to the stars. It will eventually have to be raised as it stands in the way of our expansion plans for the colony, and bringing it down safely will take some time. At least our engineers are giddy with excitement at the prospect of studying the thing up close. Good for them. Okay, so we're now ready to start building a gateway here. Let's get that done. Moving around just got a little bit easier, once again. Good. Now, are we ready to invade here, is the other question. Just about. Let's wait a little while longer. Because that is definitely a stronger garrison. We need to annihilate some of their armies before we do too much. And are you set to the correct level of orbital bombardment? Yes, you need to be indiscriminately bombarding. Now, hang on a second. Yeah, indiscriminate. That is the highest, most damaging setting. Now, what's going on here? Is it because we've taken an additional world here? Yeah, I'm guessing that's why. It's showing an additional core system. That's okay. We've got one more to take here. I need to end this episode as well, don't I? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and land. And then Themel needs to fall. How many planets are in here? Just one? Yep. The capital world of Them. Let's take another look at our victory counter. 77 of 86. We could blow up some planets to accelerate this process as well. But we're getting close, regardless. There's definitely a fleet I need to take out right there. Let's have one of the battle groups here. Tell you what, Hisnax, you follow them. You follow them. I want you to intercept these guys before they cause any trouble. Go get them. Sound like I'm giving a pet a command. Go get him. Go on. Alright, so these armies are gone. There we go. So that means we now control this system. We're going to add that to the distal sector. Again, the distal sector is not going to be there for long, because we need to colonize those worlds, but it's a start. Our army actually took a pretty considerable hit from that, which is disappointing. I was kind of hoping that they would stand on their own a little bit more, but they didn't. So now let's move on the Eurus system. Looks like there's just one planet here that needs to be visited. We'll do that. And also, I will go ahead and stop this episode here. In the next one, we are going to... Oh, nice. Ringworld section restored in the Alpha Refuge system. So we can now colonize... Oh, that's in the wrong spot. That's awkward. But we can now colonize an additional ring world in territory that we already control, which will give us another step towards completing the game, for sure. And we can start getting another one ready. Let's go ahead and give the order. Actually, from... What system are we in? We're in Alpha Refuge. If I scroll down, I can colonize straight from Alpha Refuge. Yeah, Alpha Complex. So, this is going to be... Let's just call this... recreational unit. Why not roleplay a little bit given the other names here? But I'll stop this episode here again, and in the next one we are probably going to finish this series up. I thought we might in this one, but we're moving a little bit more slowly than expected. Now that we're actually charging into territory and taking planets, it's just a matter of, you know, grinding through and getting a few more planets to our name. And we could go down this way if we wanted, or we can go up towards the Prostnakans, which I'm tempted to do as well. Also, we need to add the Gothri Maelstrom to our territory. It seems like they might be trying to build a starbase there, so we'll have to take that from them before long. And that would be the easier way to do it, come to think of it. We have a colony ship on the way to Fegor. That'll also help with our victory counter. So we're really close, I think. And let me, before I end this episode, we're going to go to the Gamma Refuge and start repairing a Ringworld section there. And again, we're just going to have more and more worlds to colonize in the coming episode or two. I mean, I'd be surprised if we go another two, but we're going to do like a 45 or 50-minute episode for tomorrow and go from there. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.